What's up, you guys? This is Tim Trader, the managing editor of the Diecast Collective. Tonight, depending on what part of the world you're from, we're doing a new series. This is all brought to you by the Diecast Collective, the best site there is on the planet. Check us out. We're all on social media platforms. I don't really mention Facebook or Twitter that much, but we will soon. Anyway, go check out the Tim Trader, the Diecast Collective blog. That's the channel. Here in Maine is Tim Traver, the Diecast Collective. That's the main channel. Anyway, I'm going to put three in the description box below. I'll tell you what they are. Anyway, I want to announce to y'all today, we're coming in today. This is a Monday night now. Both videos are previously recorded, but starting on the first week of the new series on the intro, they will be done on a Tuesday. I'm only doing this intro because I want to get everything done today so I can put it out tomorrow, because I'm not going to be doing anything tomorrow on Tuesday. I'm going to be relaxing. I need some time to unwind a little bit. So this is an introduction video to the Diecast Collective, called this series called Retro. It's a retro series. Basically, what it is a deep dive in the history of my past with diecast cars I grew up on. So there might be some cars coming back, way back 1980s. Yes, we're going to be including some white or some black wall cars. Also, we're going to be talking about late 80s, early 90s to the early 2000s cars. Some of these cars here, for an example, that yellow car and this drag car right here, this funny car and this car right here, they're unlicensed technically. We'll mention them, but we're not going to put them in the description box unless they have a real name. Okay, I'm going to be 110% transparent. Also, I want to let y'all know, like these three right here, I'll put them in the actual description box. Now, this is also part of the announcement we're going to be talking about. I already said it on the blog channel, but due to the time restrictions on that, I didn't go in depth all the way. Now I can go in depth more on this because there's much more on this phone I can do. So, like for an example, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we would normally do features, like early week feature. Tuesday we were done like early features week, theme day, car, truck, best, whatever. Wednesday we were doing early week, late week, and then Friday late week feature, best, and all that stuff. And when we would do, we would actually go in year, make, and model. The color was packaged and open. That's going to be completely separated. Don't have nothing to do with the retro series. We're keeping all that out. Only thing we're doing on the retro series, we're going to talk about the Hot Wheels and Matchbox from the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s. Strictly. We're not bringing, and there will be some videos that will have tiebacks. Case in point, like that Viper. We have another Viper in the other room. It's exactly the same as this one I got in my hand. This one was a recast, or we call it in the diecast world a repop. I'll talk more about that in the coming week. Now, there will be times in this series that there may not be hardly anything coming out, so I may not do it all the time. It's going to be trying to do it every other week. I don't know how it's all going to play out. This is something brand new to the channel. This is something new to y'all. This is something new to me. I have never done one of these. I have never tackled something so heavily and so how am I supposed to word this? Something so memorable to my life in my past history. And yes, I'm dating all the way back to the early 90s when I first started collecting Hot Wheels and Matchboxes. So, in this time frame, we're going to be diving into it. But like I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to be very honest and 110% transparent, there were some things in my past of this retro series I may not remember or I couldn't recall. So I'm going to let y'all know that right now. I want to be upfront, be transparent, but I also want to let y'all know this is what I'm going to tell y'all, and this is what the way everything's going to go. Now, with that all being said, I'm going to clarify some issues or some misleading information. We're going to keep the other stuff outside. So, like, for an example, the package, open and closed package cars in the colors, we're keeping that for the main stuff, for the early week, mid, and late, and whatever. Beyond. Okay, so think of this as like a cruise. Think of this as like a cruise. Like a Saturday afternoon and evening to a Sunday afternoon evening cruise. Except we're doing all old school Hot Wheels from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. There will be no colors. There will be no packaging open. There will be the year it's debuted, the year when in production, and the end production. That's what we're going to do. And I don't know how long the time's going to go. It can go various. It could go as far as 5 minutes. It could go as far as 25 minutes. I don't know. In time, we will tell in exactly how good it's going to go. But there's also going to be a lot of callbacks and a lot of ties. So if I have a repop of another car tying to an old car back in the day, that's what's going to be. Because I'm going to be using it for that particular reason. Now, other than that, there's not going to be that many other type of that stuff. Now, you will be getting all these old cars coming up, and there's going to be a lot of cars that might be the same, and there might be cars that I remembered and I don't vaguely remember, but I've seen them, stuff like that. So, in this intro, we will put 3 of those cars in the description box below. The year, make, and model, when it's debuted, when it went into production, and when the year it went into production. We're not doing no package, not no open, no loose, no color, no nothing. It is stripped, it's bare bones, it's going to be in your face. This is going to be a great episode, and I cannot wait. I'm going to put everything I have into this. This is something I've been wanting to do in the works for quite a while. This is something I wanted to be planning on doing, and it took me 3 months with all these countless car shows in 3 months' time. This is exactly what I was thinking of doing. This is exactly the drive and the motivation I needed. And I'm getting just goosebumps thinking of this. So, everything else is going to be the same. But the early week feature that we normally would do, early week feature, car of the week, truck of the week, better and best and bestest, is taking a back seat. This is going to take so much of my time. I am super happy. I'm super proud, but I'm also at the same time wanting to show y'all a little extension of my past. What happened through the years of me collecting all these Hot Wheels and Matchboxes. And maybe some Mastivos if I can find some. If I can find some. But that's just if. So, yes, there will be some repops. There will be some reversions coming back to me. But like I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'll say it again. There's going to be a lot of ties and a lot of callbacks. And there's a lot of it going to be coming. And it's going to be an exciting time, everyone. And stay tuned. If you like this kind of content, you're going to like this kind of content. You want to get into this series, you want to invest your time into it, please, please. It takes 2 to 5 seconds. Like, share, subscribe, be nice in the comment section, be respectful in the comment section, and Gravity fed that thing to all in the bell. Without your generous support, without any of this stuff, none of this stuff can happen, and it's all y'all helping me out, knowing that y'all want to see this video. With that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the introduction to the Retro Series. Please stay tuned. There's going to be times where it may not be, I'll put a post on it and say, hey, look, there might not be no Retro Series this week, but there might be one next week. Well, stay tuned. We'll let you know. We'll tell you when that comes. Because there may be times where I might not have cars, and there's times I might have cars available. But stay tuned. With that all being said, everyone, I hope everyone enjoys this new program, this new show. I hope everyone enjoys this exciting time. It's about to come. I don't know how many years it's going to be. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't have any clue. This is our induction video. It's a long one, but it's going to be great. I hope everyone enjoys, especially I'm going to enjoy it, but I hope everyone else enjoys this time, enjoys the knowledge and the wisdom I have endured the last so many years to what I'm about to do. And it's like a steak dinner. Just get ready to take your knife and stab it right in that steak and eat it. I'm telling you right now, you're going to like it, you're going to love it, you're going to appreciate it, you're going to really enjoy what I'm about to do, because there's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool cars in the 90s that's going to come. And I'll try to see if I can find some treasure hunt cars. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. We'll see. Other than that, it's going to be a wide open game for every car from its existence all the way up to the early 2000s. I don't know exactly where it's going to stop, but I wouldn't be surprised if it'd be like DB03. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember that well, but like I said, it's going to be a long process, so that's what's going to be. And I'm not 100% sure all of what's going to be entailed with this particular series, but somebody I know personally said they can't wait to see this series online, and they can't wait to dive into it with me. So I'm very excited, I'm very pleasured, and very pleased to announce we're doing a retro series on both channels. Now, however, on the blog channel, I have to go a little bit shorter than this channel. This channel I can go a little bit longer because of the phones, the memories on the phones. But if you like I said, if you like this content, you will like this video. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. It helps out the channel. It's going to help out the algorithm. Plus, you want to continue staying in, and you're going to love what I'm about to do. Some cool stuff. It's cool time for channels like this. And quite frankly, I don't think anybody else on YouTube in the diecast world is actually going to do this. I think I might be the only one doing this so far. But hopefully everyone likes it. And yes, if you're a YouTube subscriber, but you're on Facebook or Twitter, yes, it's still going to be the same. Nothing is changing. But like I said before, and I'll say it again, everything is going to be the same here. It's going to be stripped down. There's not going to be no color, no package, no nothing. Everything else on the outside of the Retro Series is still going to be the same, no matter what. I want to break it down. I want to keep the confusion separated. I don't want anybody thinking that it's misinformation. You just heard me say. I'll reiterate it again one last time. We are going to be doing, outside of the Retro Series, you're still going to have the same stuff. So you're going to have the package, open, color, year, make, and model, and what started the car and what ended the production. On the Retro Series, you're going to get the year, make, and model, but you're going to get the actual year that it came out, like the review, like the release model or the day it debuted. Yeah, the year that debuted, then the year that it actually ended. Like it ended the production. On cars like such as these two right here, this yellow car and this car right here with the body up, that's all nothing but um on it's not licensed, it's unlicensed car. So those kind of cars I can mention, but I'm not going to put it in the description box. If I do, it just be like it is, unlicensed. That's how I'm going to have to word it. I don't want anybody trying to copyright claim me, try to strike me. I don't want any of this stuff happening to my channel. So far, everything's great. But like I said, I'm going to keep everything basic and try to keep everything simple. So that's what we're going to be doing. Anyway, this is about end of the intro video. I'm going to let y'all know this right now. The first video we're going to put out is going to be about the original old Dodge Viper. I think it's over here somewhere, or maybe it's there. It's going to be over here, or it's in my other room. It's that Dodge Viper you saw next to that white one. And then we got the repop version over here. Now that's going to be the first episode. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be a really cool treat. I'm going to try to see if I can actually try to find the actual car and package. I'll work on that, and I'll just show y'all what it looks like. In actual, if I have cars that are packaged, I'm going to show y'all. But I'm not going to put the package one in the video. I'm not going to put it in the description. But I will show it to you what it looks like. And then I'll talk about the car that's loose and everything else. But I'm not packaging, opening anything. I'm just going to keep that all separated away from the normal stuff that I normally do. Alright guys, girls, let me go ahead and get out of here. I'm about to be outwinded. I'm over 17 minutes. Let me go ahead and get off here. I'm going to put this out tomorrow afternoon. So when this drops, you're already going to see it and everything else in between. I could go ahead and just put the short out, let everyone see it, let that thing digest for a while, and then that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, if you like this kind of content, you like this style, and first, I'm not going to even put the intro into the actual short. I'll just put like a Dodge Viper or something like that in the like on the actual short, but I'll explain in that I think I already explained in the video. It's going to be a introduction to a video that's coming out, so it's a new series. If I mention it, it's fine. If I didn't, you'll just watch the actual video that's going to come out tomorrow on the channels. You'll get all that stuff there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'm going to go ahead and relax for the rest of the evening. And tomorrow I will put this stuff, the long form feature out, but I'm going to put out the actual short. So that way I have time to breathe and y'all can enjoy the actual video. But anyway, like I said, it's going to come out. The next one may come out on the Tuesday after next. But like I said, there's going to be times in the video, there's going to be times in the series that I may not have enough cars to do a series, or I may have it, but I might just talk for a few. It just all depends. Don't get mad at me. That's just how it's going to work. Until next time, guys and girls, this is Tim Traver, the host of the Retro Series. This is the managing editor of the Diecast Collective blog and main channel. I hope y'all selves, hope everyone enjoys the series I'm about to have with y'all, and I'm about to take y'all on memory lane of all the old diecast cars I grew up on and loved and appreciate. Until next time, everyone, we're out.